Hi. So guess what? It's Wednesday morning and it's time to have a couple of minutes together. But before we do our little activity exercise to get our blood flowing, I want to show you one of the things I do every day when I get here. And it's something that when I talk to you guys individually, I always encourage you to do. Get on the Buyer website. Look at this, Buyer updates, Buyer bulletin. There are things on there that change every day of what you can start to get familiar with Buyer. And since you're not here to hear the announcements every day, the next thing is mindfulness. That's a video I put together last week. I want all you guys to watch it. It's about 30 minutes. Watch it with your family. Everybody can be benefited by watching that. Guess what? We're scrolling down, pre-season conditioning, football, basketball, cross country, water polo. Guess what? Communication survey. Then look at what we have right here. We have this coming Friday, the 23rd at John Thurman Field. We're doing a drive-in movie night. $45 a carload. It benefits Buyer Athletics. We're showing Back to the Future. You can bring snacks or buy snacks there. And it's going to be fun. I'm going, and I know a number of people that are going. So let's go and have some fun and wave at each other from each other's cars and whatever. So Alfalfa might even be there. You never know. So, okay, a couple of things that I want to do for you guys is I'm going to do some body weight squats, putting on my leg weights just because kind of gets me in the right mood for these things. Body weight squats, we're going to do some push-ups, we're going to do some planks. I notice my kids when I'm in the outside doing some stuff for work every day, I see my kids running around for cross country doing their laps. So shout out to all you guys doing that. Let's see, there's Ethan and Carson and Nate and Theo and Bridget and, oh my goodness, Alicia. I'm not remembering everybody, but anyway, there's about 20 of you guys. So good for you out there. And it's not about speed, it's just about doing it, getting out there and getting some miles under your legs, right? That's all good stuff. So remember, this is one thing you can do about 9 o'clock in the morning. School starts about 9:15 every day, right? So you can get on there and just kind of passively start getting interactive with school and looking to see what's up and what's going on and what's new. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys out at the drive-in theater at, it's the back parking lot at John Thurman Field. And let's see, let's start with a plank, and we're gonna do that for, see if I can pay attention on my watch here. We're gonna do a plank for a minute. So here we go. So I'm starting right now. You wanna keep your back straight, keep your feet together. I guess you could spread them apart if you want. I tend to always do them together. I'm on my forearms. This is to build your core, and hopefully you all will be able to do it for a minute. Now I know a minute is a long time for this, but I'm really old and kind of out of shape, and I'm talking at the same time, so I hope you guys can do it. And if you can't, just do as much as you can. Remember, with school, with whatever you're trying to do, with your mental faculties, with your body, if you don't push yourself, you don't grow. So for instance, if I can go in the gym and bench 100 pounds, but I want to eventually bench 200 pounds, I'm going to have to do more reps, more sets, higher weights. I can't just do the same thing over and over again and think I'm going to get stronger, right? It doesn't work that way. So it's the same thing with school. You got to challenge yourself. You got to challenge yourself athletically, physically, mentally. Try doing this. If you're feeling disconnected from your friends.
That's a minute.
A minute, all right. So if you're feeling disconnected from your friends, try a phone call instead of a text. You know, hear their voice, do a FaceTime. All those things just make it a little bit easier, a little bit better, a little more connected. That's going to help us in a lot of different ways. Let me see. Should I do push-ups now? No, I don't think so. So body weight squats. Obviously, unless we're at a gym with a squat rack and we have a bar with the safety stops and everything, it's not a good idea to do anything unless you're going to do just use your body weight. So I'm about 180. So what I do just to keep my balance is I just keep my arms behind my head like this. And you want to go down to the point where, you know, you've kind of got this, you know, everybody's a little different. My feet are approximately under my shoulders, right? So you're down about that far, and then you come up, and down, and up, and down, and up. You can do this while you watch TV. I recommend that you do maybe 20 to 25 and do 3 sets of that. Wait maybe 30 seconds in between sets. And you can say, oh, Barry, that's no big deal. But you know what? You're right. It's not like putting 100 pounds on a barbell and squatting with that, or 200 pounds or whatever some of you wimpy football players think you can do a lot of weight. I know, but but you got to do something, right? That's the point. You got to do something. And since gyms are very hard to access now, or maybe money is a little tighter than normal, so you can't belong to the gym, or the weight room isn't open for football players, whatever. So you do what you can do, right? And I guarantee you it makes a difference. Now, because there's not a lot of weight with barbells and that kind of thing, you're gonna do more. So if I was just doing them here, not trying to talk and keep a time frame on this, I would probably do 50 or 60 and 3 sets of those. I used to do 100 at a time and 3 sets of those, but I'm a little older than I used to be. So, but that's what I used to do in the wintertime when I couldn't go outside and it was snowing and nasty. So here we go. 25. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30.
Woo.
So remember, I was saying you got to do a little bit more, right? If you want to do more. So that's why I just punched out 30 instead of 25. Makes me out of breath. But it's good to see you guys. I hope to see a lot of you Friday night. Stay focused. Please turn your phones off when you're online. Here's a goal. If you're struggling with school right now, you are one of many. You're not by yourself. And we understand that. So what you can do, which is what my video is all about, things you can do to make it easier instead of harder, if you're thoughtful. Thoughtful about all those little choices you make every day. So if you're having a hard time getting online, just getting out of bed and getting online because you're worried about grades and all the assignments you haven't done, let's use this as a goal. Online, on time, every class, every day. And then all things are possible, right? We can worry about other things then. But until you do that, that stuff is kind of an argument that doesn't need to be had right now, right? Okay, I'll see you next week.